Isn't it interesting how the mind can sometimes take one little scratch on the glass and declare the whole cathedral collapsed? Like a child who spills one drop of red paint on a canvas and screams, the painting is ruined. Not realizing that later, that same red blotch might become the heart of the masterpiece. And as you sit here noticing the rhythm of your breath, you might already wonder, how many times in your life have you taken one moment, one mistake, one burnt piece of toast, and built an entire religion of suffering around it? Because the truth is, catastrophizing is like declaring the internet dead because your phone cracked. And when you recognize that, really recognize it, you begin to laugh. Because your unconscious knows the internet didn't die. It was always there. And when you zoom out, far out, higher and higher, like moving from the street view of a pothole to the view of a whole city, a whole continent, a whole spinning earth, you suddenly see that mistake wasn't an ending. It was a single brush stroke in a mural. And as that mural expands, you realize, if you keep clutching every crack as the whole story, you never get to see the cathedral complete. So imagine for a moment the futures diverging. In one, you keep catastrophizing, personalizing, generalizing, minimizing, and the years slip by. And every win tastes bitter. Every loss becomes a prophecy. That road ends with exhaustion, resentment, and the quiet ache of I wasted it. In the other, you interrupt the pattern, you zoom out, you honor small wins. You refuse to wear the weather as guilt. You recognize a pothole for what it is. And each reframe becomes a brick in the temple of resilience. That road ends with you standing taller, laughing louder, moving freer. And as your unconscious listens now, it can begin to catch those old phrases, always, never, ruined, my fault, and feel them dissolve like smoke in sunlight. Replace them with perspective. Sometimes this happens, and sometimes it doesn't. Anchor every small win, every little step as fuel, like pocketing diamonds, no matter how tiny, until your hands glitter with abundance. Because your unconscious already knows how to do this. Think of when you learned to walk, falling 1,000 times, but never saying, I always fall, so I'm cursed to crawl forever. No, you celebrate each step until walking became natural, unconscious. And maybe you've noticed, when you stop blaming yourself for the rain, it frees you to dance in it. And when you dance in it, you notice, even the storms can be fun. And as you notice that fun, you begin to wonder, how much of life have I missed by taking it all so seriously? And as you wonder, you realize, seriousness was the cage. Play was always the key. If you don't shift this now, if you keep smashing your phone and declaring the internet dead, you know exactly what happens. More fear, more hesitation, more self-sabotage. A life lived in apology instead of creation. But if you act now, if you let these reframes slide into your marrow, then 20 years from now, you'll look back and laugh. That was the moment. That was the pivot. And as your unconscious loves pivots, it loves to upgrade its maps when it realizes the old ones were drawn by frightened children with crayons, while the new one is carved in light, geometry, electricity. So as your mind drifts and your unconscious installed these new circuits like software updating silently in the background, just notice how a smile can already sneak onto your lips, because some part of you knows. From this moment on, every time you catch yourself catastrophizing, personalizing, generalizing, or minimizing, you'll laugh. because you'll see the patterns. And seeing the patterns is breaking the spell. And every laugh rewires you deeper into freedom. And I wonder, as you let that truth land in you now, how much lighter life already feels.